They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
President Biden put this comment last night about garbage.
Listen, I think that, first of all, he clarified his comments.
They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization is seen as unconscionable.
A White House spokesman attempted to clarify Biden's remarks, saying, quote, "The president referred to the hateful rhetoric at the Madison Square Garden rally as, quote, garbage."
Yeah, nice try, Democrats, except that Biden said his supporters are garbage.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Not the rhetoric at Madison Square Garden. Pathetic try.
Listen, I think that, first of all, he clarified his comments, but let me be clear, I strongly disagree with any criticism of people based on who they vote for.
Until Biden's comments, which critics say harkens back to Hillary Clinton's deplorables comment, the night was supposed to belong to his vice president, Kamala Harris. Now, before Biden's remarks, there was a lot of focus on that comedian who spoke at the Garden at Trump's rally, who made what some considered a crude remark about Puerto Rico. Now it's Biden's comments that last night that many Trump supporters are finding offensive. Of course, President Biden has not campaigned with his vice president at a rally since Labor Day, and there's no plans for him to do so.
Have you spoken to him about his comments and his intentions?
He did call me last night, but this didn't come up. He did call me last night, but this didn't come up.
Right.
For a moment, stand by for a moment. Trump is answering some questions from reporters.
Joe Biden to make that statement, it's really a disgrace. We're going to have a big victory, and I think 250 million people in this country are going to be very happy because we're going to bring the country back. We're a nation in decline.
That White House officials working for President Biden tried to change the meaning of their transcript. So it sounded like the president on that Zoom with Voto Latino was just criticizing a comedian instead of all Trump supporters. So now we've got a supervisor from the stenographer's office who is saying, our stenography office transcript released to our distro, which includes the National Archives, is now different than the version edited and released to the public by press office staff. Oh! The White House is not explaining what exactly happened here, just to say the president confirmed in his tweet on Tuesday evening that he was addressing the hateful rhetoric from the comedian at Trump's Madison Square Garden rally. That was reflected in the transcript. But this is a serious issue.
It is.
And
Peter,
we've all seen over the last couple of years when it comes to White House staff giving stuff to the National Archives,
right.
They want to have everything, and it has to be exactly right. The stenographers are there for a reason. It's so that political appointees cannot come in and just try to change the historical record, and that is what they are very gently but publicly accusing the White House of doing. The Harris campaign keeps losing control of news cycles because of this garbage comment and the cleanup, and White House staff apparently trying to change the meaning of something that everybody who has watched the clip could hear with their own ears. It is looking like this is becoming a case, a classic DC case of the cover-up being worse than the crime, and the crime was pretty politically bad.
Yeah, listen, we f***ed up.